This is the TYSK report. We got some great tech information up next, so let's get to it. In this article, Taiwan's TSMC is planning more chip fabs in Europe. TSMC broke ground in August on a 20 billion euro chip plant in Dresden, Germany, its first in Europe. The German government will provide half of the funding with 5 billion euros in state aid under the EU's CHIP Act. The fab will produce semiconductors for automotive and industrial applications. It's a joint project between Taiwanese tech giant, the Netherlands NXP, and Germany's Bosch and Infineon. Now, the EU currently makes about 10% of the world's semiconductors. It's particularly strong in the production of chips for the automotive and industrial sectors, boasting well-established players such as NXP, Infineon, and ST Microelectronics. However, the bloc is lagging behind in the production of advanced chips that power technologies such as AI and high-performance computing. So this is just some of the latest news happening with TSMC outside of all the financials information. But it looks like TSMC is continuing to expand its footprint in other countries. TSMC is a very popular company when it comes to countries wanting to be involved with them. Let's move on to the next article where we're talking about safety. In this article, SimpliSafe's new camera lets live agents watch your property. Interesting. Home security company SimpliSafe has launched its new live monitoring feature, ActiveGuard Outdoor Protection. Announced earlier this year, the service is powered by a new outdoor camera that uses on-device and cloud-based AI to alert call center agents about potential threats on your property. Now, it costs $49.99 a month for an overnight live guard monitoring, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., or $79.99 for 24/7 live guard monitoring. Both prices include SimpliSafe 24/7 professional alarm monitoring of security sensors and its live indoor monitoring service, which was launched last year and requires a compatible camera. So the ActiveGuard requires SimpliSafe's new outdoor camera, which is also launching this week. Of course it is. And the camera costs about $200 and has upgraded on-device processing from the original outdoor camera, plus improved night vision and better audio. So with SimpliSafe in this product, I wonder if it's something you will want to purchase to enhance your safety and your home. Would you think that this is something that's going to help you feel more secure, that live agents are watching your property? Or would you feel that it's an invasion of privacy? Definitely comment down below in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to the next article. AMD, Intel, and a slew of tech companies are teaming up to fend off ARM chips. Intel and AMD are the headlining members of a new x86 advisory group to try and defend the platform's interests against ARM, which finally appears poised to challenge x86 dominance. The alliance includes a long list of other founding members, including Microsoft, Google, and Meta, as well as Lenovo. The stated goal of the advisory group is to enhance compatibility, predictability, and consistency across x86 product offerings. Now, the integrated chips based on ARM architecture are on the rise. Apple fully transitioned from Intel chips to ARM-based Apple Silicon midway through last year, and after a decade of failed attempts, Qualcomm is finally proving that it can make a good ARM chip for Windows machines. So this is just a quick update on what's going on in the chip space. Let's move on to the next article. Google inks nuclear deal for next generation reactors. So Google plans to buy electricity for next generation nuclear reactors. It announced the deal yesterday, which says it's the world's first corporate agreement to purchase electricity from advanced small modular reactors, SMRs, that are still under development. Now, Google inked the deal with engineering company Keros Power, which plans to get its first SMR up and running by 2030. Google agreed to purchase electricity from multiple reactors that would be built through 2035. Now, Amazon Web Services announced its purchase of a data center campus powered by a nuclear power plant in Pennsylvania, and Microsoft signed an agreement in September to help revive and purchase power from the shuttered 3 Mile Island plant. And it looks like these big tech companies with their climate goals are trying to solve the same problem with nuclear energy. So all these big companies do have a lot of projects, I believe, on the book for things that they want to accomplish for the years to come. And it's definitely going to need a lot of power and energy, and maybe solar and wind don't have the capacity that they're looking for. So they're moving on to nuclear. So we shall see how this plays out, but I will continue to keep you informed because this news is always exciting and interesting to know about. And I wonder who is going to be on top of things when it comes to the nuclear space and having that energy. You know, is it going to be Google? Is it going to be Amazon? Is it going to be Microsoft? Or maybe some type of new player that we don't know about yet? We'll see as time moves on. Let's move on to the next article. Amazon is using tech from a Khosla Ventures-backed startup to run robot warehouses at Whole Foods. Last week, Amazon announced that it's piloting a new concept at one of its Whole Food locations in Philadelphia suburb, where a micro-fulfillment center will be bolted onto the store and allow shoppers to purchase staples not typically stocked by the organic grocer. Now, the facility relies on a warehouse automation technology from Fulfill, a San Francisco-based startup that develops robotic systems for grocers and other retailers. At a recent press event held near an Amazon warehouse in Nashville, Tennessee, a video was shown demonstrating the use of Fulfill's technology, and in this video, robots can be seen pulling trays of soy sauce, canned pineapple, and coffee pods from shelves, then handing them off to other robots equipped with grocery bags. Amazon declined to comment on whether it is using Fulfill's technology. Now, the system being piloted in Plymouth Meeting will let shoppers order items from Amazon's website and its online grocery service, Amazon Fresh, while browsing Whole Foods. Now, they can pick up items purchased online in the store as they are checking out. All right, so here is the Fulfill video. We're going to briefly check this out. Fair use, fair use, fair use. And this guy has got them in there, I assume. He's making sure they get lined up in the proper place for the way people want it, or maybe he's stocking things. And then these are the trays that they are being loaded onto. All right, and then these trays that are loaded with that food is going on to a stack of different trays where these robots do their thing. And look at that, rows and rows and rows of foods, drinks, all types of stuff. And I assume these are going to be items that people want right now or looking to purchase. And then those items begin to get placed into these little square looking robots dropped in there. Once they have the order that they're looking for, they move in and out of these different areas. And then that is when they roll out to the front. And then that is when people are able to get their items. There's always a lot of interesting things happening in the world of technology, and that is a word that you're going to hear a lot on this channel because it is very interesting, but it's also exciting. You know, we have those robots helping fulfill grocery orders. Then we have nuclear energy coming into play. And then we also got that other information when it came from AMD and Intel teaming up. And then we got live agents helping to protect your property. So many different things happening on a day-to-day basis. I don't want you to miss any of it. So definitely subscribe to this channel so you can stay tuned and be informed and continue to hear about the things you should know happening in the world of technology.